What up, y'all? As y'all see, I got Gene Aiko album and shit. You know what I mean? So, they ain't about nothing, though. But I'm sitting here chilling comfortable. Let's get back at it, man. Battle Rap Talk episode 2, man. Cassidy versus Dizaster press conference. That shit was hilarious, bro. Like, on the real, like. So they posted battle, I found out, December 6, 2014. Wherever the fuck this gonna be at. It's by Fresh Coast Battle League. It'll be on Filmon.com, BattleRapCam.com, and a bunch of other shit. But this nigga Cassidy wasn't there. They did some hologram shit. And the way the nigga that was talking about it, hosting it, the press conference was like, oh, we got some new technology. Nigga, that ain't new, bro. The first hologram we seen was Tupac. If I'm correct, it was Pop. You know what I'm saying? Then we seen Eazy-E, and then we seen a couple other people. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it. So the technology that is around, you know what I mean, is available now. And, you know, the press conference is supposed to build some type of hype. So Dizaster comes out first. They asked him to spit. He did it. I ain't gonna front. I skipped through it because I want to get to the whole question of the press and everybody that's there. So I skipped through it. He probably said some cool shit. I don't know. And then finally they get to Cassidy. It took hella long for this shit to start, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever. Get to Cassidy. He there and shit on his throne, his diva shit, and they asked him to spit. The nigga said, I didn't come here to do all that. I can't. Nigga, you a fucking rapper, and they asked you to spit some bars, and you didn't want to spit. Alright? So basically, I'm looking at this nigga like he on some diva shit, he on some weird shit, right? He's still talking that money shit. It's about the chicken, this and that, this and that. Dizaster got at that nigga about that shit, you know what I mean? He dissed a lot of motherfuckers. He dissed the battle rap league. This nigga said if it wasn't for him doing what he did with that one battle, it bridged the gap for motherfuckers to basically do this shit. Like, he just on some other shit. You know what I mean? Take it back to 2 years ago when he was on Sway in the Morning, and Sway asked him, yo, they offered you 50 grand, would you do it? He was like, nah, I'll probably need 100,000, right? Then he said, this is what he said. If I got 100,000 wherever from wherever it came from, I would give 50,000 to a foundation or whatever. You dig? But wouldn't that leave you with 50,000? So what the fuck would be the point of you asking for 100 stacks to give it away, which is a good thing, but my nigga, you might as well just do the battle for charity and raise money for the whatever awareness it is, and then a winner of the battle gets some type of cut. So that shit, I didn't understand that. I mean, he talked about money, the culture, that he basically the savior of the culture. It's gonna be 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds is gonna be 3-minute rounds, and the last round is gonna be 5-minute rounds, which is crazy. I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then it went to the portion of people asking questions. DJ Black asked about the violence, you know, how it would be stopped from violence, so the venue gonna have his own security. Fans that was there asked about, you know, Cassidy performance, pause, where he'd be like standing there, where he'd be moving around, what would he do? Because if you listen to the shit, they basically saying like, if you come with that bullshit from back in the day, them bars like that, it ain't gonna fucking work. You know what I'm saying? And they asking him this shit, he gets real emotional, right? Really fucking mad. And you can hear Dizaster like, bro, you need to chill, relax. Like, on some real shit, he taking this shit the wrong way, because I think he feel that they trying to make him understand like this is a different platform than what you used to do then, you know. And then Cassidy went on to say, oh, all these battles I had, yada yada yada, and then this kind of watched him when he just kept it real. It's like, bro, I've been on fucking camera, what do you say, 70 to 80 battles on camera, you know what I mean? And Cassidy wanted to say, oh, you lost, you whack, you said the same shit, blah blah blah. But in battle rap, nigga, you have losses, you have wins. So I'm thinking, even with they battle, it's not gonna be no judges. So, you know, they asked him about that, and Cass like, well, who the fuck gonna judge it? Like, how you gonna say that, you know, I won or he won, you know? And he talked about this, Twitter followers. He got at every battle rapper, damn near Dizaster, Conceited, DNA, just dissing these niggas, man. Like, they asked him about, this where it really flipped off, where he got mad. They asked him about Joe Budden, and the nigga said, how are you not gonna cannabis yourself? And for whatever reason, you know, cannabis, the situation where he put out a book, and he was like, at least you're gonna have 31 pages, right? And that set Cass off. You feel me? And he kept talking, I got bars, I ain't these niggas, and blah, 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 blah. Just got mad at the simple fact that they underestimating him and just basically saying that, you know what I mean, Cass May can got bars, but nigga, if you don't have the performance, you ain't got the stage presence, you ain't got like bars that's gonna hit, that stage is a mean motherfucking monster. So that's what they really trying to get this nigga to understand. And, you know, I feel him though, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, if you listen, just go ahead and watch the press conference. The crowd is not even fucking with him. You feel what I'm saying? He lost the crowd when they asked him to spit. He said, no, I didn't get paid to come here to spit. It was over with. I don't think Cass gonna win. And to the nigga that asked would I fucking take a battle, like a fucking stack on this battle. First of all, I'd rather use my money to help my mom pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather use that to pay her fucking light bill, phone bill. Why would I bet on a battle, my nigga? That's not saying I don't have it. That's not saying I couldn't get it. That's just saying I'm not in the battle rap like that. Now, if it was a bet, like, to see if this nigga can drop an album that will go gold, I probably would take that bet. I wouldn't bet a stack on that nigga, but I would bet something. You know what I'm saying? Because he couldn't do that. I don't think he can drop an album that will fucking go gold. But a stack on this nigga, so you could take that and say, oh, you scared, you broke, whatever. I'm not going to bet on that. Like, for what? It's not even going to be judged. You're a fan of this nigga, so he can go in there and say some shit, and you'll say he won. But if you look at the whole technicality of battle rap, it's about bars, saying witty shit, and lines that's fucking incredible, that hit, that makes sense. Right? So when a battle come out December 6th, you tell me who won, without being fucking biased. That's to that clown shit. But other than that, man, I just feel Cassidy got his fucking feelings hurt in that press conference, bro. That shit was just crazy, man. I'm just looking at this nigga like, yo, that's amazing for a nigga to get that goddamn mad. He had an ego on him that was ridiculous, extra confident, extra cocky, you know what I'm saying, just feeling himself too much. But who's to say Cassidy can't win or he won't lose? I really don't give a fuck. I just don't like the attitude. Mind you, I've been watching interviews with this nigga since 2012, when he first opened his mouth and said, I would never battle rap no more because I'm above that. From that point, that's why it took me so long to do this shit. Watch all that shit up until now. And you really trying to tell me it's not about the money, he's not really hurting? Because if I say, oh, I'm a rapper, I don't do the battle rap shit, I'm above that. Give me somebody that's on my level that put out albums, that put out Billboard hits. See, he keep using that shit, but that was years ago, my nigga. Like, yeah, you did that, that's fine, but you don't have a hit now. You don't have a, you know what I'm saying, a fucking album in stores now. You don't have singles charting. Because he tried to get at Dizaster. Have you ever put out a fucking album? I started battling, and that took me to put out an album and, you know, record deal and singles and everything like that. But, nigga, when was that? And out of all your singles you put out, what was your biggest hit? The Hotel joint with Kels. And then you did the Get No Better joint. And then you did, you know, that joint. And then it's that joint. But they chart, but when was that? I think when that Hotel shit came out, I probably was in high school still. That was fucking, what, decade ago? What have you done since then? Keep it real. My Drinking My Two-Step, nobody was fucking with that song when it came out. If you talking about bars and shit like that and lyrics, who's fucking with that song? I don't know, nobody was fucking. It was cool. I can't say it wasn't. I listened to the shit. It was cool, but wasn't that on the Barry Adrian Reese story? That album? It was alright. You know what I mean? It wasn't all that. You know what I mean? But then the Cash album, you know what I mean? Your first album to me is the dopest. Split Personality was fucking classic. You know, even the Hustler album, whatever that shit was called, with the joint that had AM to the PM on it. And a nigga in the press conference asked him about that. Are we going to get that Cassidy, the Cassidy that battled himself? That Cassidy, then yeah, he'll probably watch Dizaster. But using them bars, and Dizaster broke down even the bars that he used, the way he used so simplistic shit. Even I listened to the Raid song 5 times last night. He said some clever, witty shit, but it's still like, damn, nigga, like, if he used them lines, like y'all watch the cartoon on YouTube where it's Meek Mill versus Cassidy as the cartoon figures, and they use the Repo song versus the Raid song, and it's cool. He said some witty shit, but at the same time, it's just like, if this was really in the battle arena, would that shit transgressed like that? Like, I mean, he said cool shit. He broke it down about his career and just said basically this and that, but it's still no fucking hard punches. And let's keep it real. When y'all niggas said that bar for bar, he's the best out of Philly, Cicero watched that nigga. Go listen to their back and forth back in the day. Go take the Kendrick Lamar Control. Both of them niggas dissed Cassidy. Listen to Cicero diss to Meek Mill. Cassidy diss to Meek Mill. So when y'all keep saying bar for bar and line for line, Cicero is dope as shit and he from Philly. So I'm like, yo, I don't know. That's what y'all say. You know, I just feel Cassidy had his time, but you know, I don't know. He doing the same shit Reed Dallas did. Oh, battle shit. Been doing this. You niggas watching me growing up, looking at me, and what happened? Ines, yeah, nigga, been. You know what I mean? That fuck that Diddy shit. This ain't about nothing. Get to the stage and what happened? Even Joe Budden, I'm a fan of Joe Budden, right? He didn't do too much talking, but then he like, we just gonna see, and what happened? So for y'all niggas to keep saying that shit about Cassidy, I'm not hating on Cassidy. I don't care. I'm just saying keep it real. Like, mainstream is mainstream, battle rap is battle rap. We already done seen mainstream rappers can't come over here and do that shit. It's more to it than just having words that you can rhyme to and put together, right? So don't comment no dumb shit. Don't say no sucker shit. Fuck a bet. Fuck all that shit. Y'all niggas keep it real, nigga. Go look at old Cassidy footage and all that shit and check his freestyles and shit out and look at what these niggas do now. And you tell me if you think he can fuck with him. He probably can win Dizaster. I give it 2-1. But can he fuck with niggas like Khan, DNA, Charlie Clips? You feel what I'm saying? Murder Mook, nigga. Fuck out of here, man, with that shit, man. But shout out to the real subs, the new subs. I fuck with y'all heavy, man. But you hating ass, dick riding ass, suck ass niggas, man. Get off that hype, bro. Find a new wave, bitch ass nigga.